Good morning, everyone. I'm going to do a video of Sunset Key. Most of the videos I saw online before were just of the cottages, so I'm going to take you on a little bit more of a exploring segment. First of all, everybody gets these delivered to their cottage. What's in today's? Open it here. This is a little bit what ours looks like as I'm opening this. Every cottage has a name, by the way. Ours is Seabreeze. So yeah, these are a nice touch. The girls wanted me to bring this up to them, but I think they can get it. Oh, that's nice. And then there's always like pastries, cookies. This is probably muffins. So anyway, that is done daily. Probably start and stop this several times, but because I want to go around the whole island. I did not see that before. Our cottage is close to the pool, which is really nice. This is the only pool on the island. By the way, this island was called Tank Island. It was owned by the Navy. Back in the 60s, they dredged it. But this is a beautiful pool area. This, by the way, is what? Looks like it is 7:30, so it's still a little cloudy, cool here. This is late February. It gets up to 75 degrees typically. This is a cool restaurant bar called Flippers, just for people that are staying here. I'll show you the famous Latitudes restaurant, which is just down the path here. So I'll pick that up soon. All right, so most people's experience of Sunset Key starts right here on the dock as they get off. It's the rest of the dock. Because they're going to Latitudes. This is Latitudes over here. It's one of the most amazing restaurants in Key West, if you consider this Key West. And by the way, Key West is right over there. They say it's 500 yards. I find that hard to believe. I think it's more like a mile, but probably swim it. The boat ride here is 10 minutes maybe. And this is Latitudes. Latitudes takes 6 months to get into. We happen to know the general manager. He has some ties to my hometown. So he saw our 717 number. We exchanged cell phone numbers, and when we decided to stay on the island, we called him, and he hooked us up with the reservation. We had a beautiful dinner here last night. A little breezy, but they had these heating elements, which was nice. And had an awesome dinner. So I don't think they're serving breakfast right now. Yeah. Hi. Morning. Probably gonna use the gym a little bit later because I tried to turn this around. I tried to run yesterday, and it's 2 laps around a track. It's about 0.6 miles. But they do have a fitness center. Probably where I'll end up. See, everybody needs these passes right here to help get you in. It's just a regular facility. And then my kids did the spa yesterday, which they really enjoyed. I think they got facials. But anyway, this is the part that I did not see on YouTube prior to coming here. I'm going to take you around a little bit. Good morning. And show you guys the island. Now, normally you, let me spin it back around. You cannot or you should not go back here if you're not staying on the island. Half of the cottages here are for residents, people that own them, and then I would say half is this Opal collection of Sunset Key where people can rent them. So this middle section here is basketball and tennis courts. We had some fun matches yesterday morning with the girls. I thought it's cute. Sunset Key has their own fire station. Look at that. I mean, I guess legally you have to, right? But that's what that looks like. There's another shot at Key West through this passage here. I'm assuming some barges come in here because I saw a U-Haul on the island yesterday, which is kind of rare. So other than that, there's just golf carts, really. Beautiful homes. There are still some lots. If you look here, there's some lots available still. So if you win the lottery, consider building on Sunset Key. It's about as close to the Caribbean as you can get in the, mainland of the States. Now we're entering what I'm assuming is the private part of the island. The houses are so cool. I mentioned golf carts. Of course, there's bicycles as well. But I don't see a lot of people around. This is a Sunday. I think it's February 25th, I want to say. So maybe it's busier when it's not so cool. For us northerners, isn't that beautiful? For us northerners, it's quite warm compared to what we're used to on a golf cart. Vegetation here is just so neat. Look at that trellis there. It's Key West vibe right there. Oh, and a lot of them have private pools that are pretty small. This is a little cul-de-sac that I saw 7 or 8 times yesterday as I did my equivalent 5K. Wow, look at this place. Isn't that neat? Did I go out here yesterday? I want to say I did. But there's a private beach around the corner here. I'm not going to go through there right now, but it's a really, really nice beach. Looks like bocce courts or something. This is the most densely populated part of the island. It's furthest from Key West. On the opposite side of entry, so to speak. But man, how you get all these building materials and everything, I guess you'd have to take a barge, of course. See, I didn't see any of this before, so if you're seeing this video for the first time and you're coming to Sunset Key, there's a Canadian flag, I would highly recommend walking around the island every morning. Because it's beautiful. It's extremely quiet. So the boat, flip it around here. The boat comes every 15:45 from like 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I want to say. So you can go over to Key West in half-hour increments if you'd like. This is pretty. But everything you need is right here. The service is exceptional. The food is amazing. Another little alleyway here. So flip it back. We're going over today for a sunset cruise. Those types of activities don't leave from here. You have to go over to the main island for that. It's just another side street down there. And then this is one of the other beaches that you would have access to. This is our second or third day here. Wow, that's got to be AstroTurf, right? Yeah. Oh, private homes, owners only. So now we know that, but I'll at least capture it. And then we'll go back to the clubhouse. So I didn't notice that sign yesterday. It appears like this side of the island, because it's all private cottages, is that's their beach. So the rental beach would be where we got off the dock there. There was a wedding there last night. Hopefully another beautiful day here. Oh, maybe they're building something here. Yep, looks like they are. I didn't notice this yesterday. So there's still properties being built here. And then this brings you, that's pretty. That's a cottage. It's part of this Opal collection. All the cottages have those names. That one's Dauphin, it looks like. Do you guys want to go out onto the beach? Not getting any feedback, but if I'm watching this, I would want to go out on the beach. So I'll show you that part in the video. It might stretch to 12 to 15 minutes or something. But just beautiful vegetation, very, very well kept. Okay. There's the island. See, we just went, basically, we took this route right here. You remember? Came back, and now we're here. So I'll walk us down the beach here. Hopefully we'll be out here someday this week when it gets a little less windy. Do have a private swimming area here. And there was a wedding here last night. We actually met the bride and groom. So these are nice. These are probably what you see online. Sand is great. So this is extremely, let me flip it back. This is really rare for Key West to have a beach like this. There's only a couple beaches that you can get access to in Key West. And the one is on a military base, or it's a national park. And it is extremely windy. And there's not a lot of real estate from a sand standpoint. And you really can't get in the water. From what I remember, the waves were crashing. To have this type of setup here is really nice. There's a little floating dock there. You know, it's breezy. It's Key West, but it's a very nice beach. So that's how long the beach is, really. Looks like somebody was having a good time last night. So there's Key West. Back there, there's usually a big like cruise ship there, but it's Sunday, so they were probably just there. We came in Friday morning, so I think the cruise ships are probably there Friday and Saturday. They're massive. And yeah, we're arriving back at our cottage. So if you have these wristbands, pretty much gives you access to anything here on the island. I would highly recommend coming here. I mean, look at this. This is what you see every day. As a bucket list, our kids are having a great time. And you can tell it's my place because my gym stuff's drying. And now we're back at Seabreeze. Kids are having an amazing time, which is great. We have 2 teenagers with us today. My oldest daughter at Penn State could not be here. But they're having a great time. They're not asking to do other things. If you want to do other things, you could do water sports and everything like that on the main island. So that is 14 minutes worth of Sunset Key fun. Hope you enjoyed it.